back and his ankle on Thursday night against the Clippers. He came storming back in that defeat up in Portland on Friday. Had by far his best game since returning.
Yeah, he was aggressive. He was assertive. You look at the numbers, he had 36 points. We know he can do that. But what I love in that game, he got to the free throw line 15 times. That's a sign of a guy starting to get his rhythm back.
Andre Drummond still trying to find his way with the Lakers since he was acquired off the buyout market. Making another start for the Lakers. Lakers in white, Phoenix in their black alternate road uniforms, and we are off and running here at Staples Center. Lakers just 2-8 over their last 10. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope gets the party started with that right corner three, and he has been terrific of late.
What I love about that first possession, they got the basketball to Anthony Davis. Your best player, he was able to draw two. And because of his skill set, Spiro, he was able to find Kentavious Caldwell-Pope for an easy, nice three for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Chris Paul, the early turnover. Alex Caruso, the theft. Here he comes to the bucket, puts it up, and gets a friendly little bounce to give the Lakers a quick 5-0 spurt.
We talked to Coach Vogel about Alex Caruso. He said he does it all for us. His role is to come out and play hard, play with a lot of energy. In this first possession, you see him pushing the basketball. They must play faster, in my opinion. Also, Frank Vogel talked about it, to get some easy buckets and threes.
Devin Booker on the mid-range pull-up. And then Caruso's pass knocked out of bounds into the Suns bench. So Phoenix, we just saw the run. There's Frank Vogel on the Lakers sideline. Phoenix, Smitty, they've won 6 of their last 7. And that lopsided loss last week on Wednesday to Atlanta aside, this team has been just about perfect over the last week to 10 days. As Monty Williams' reclamation project with his franchise, this Suns team the last season plus has been incredible, and they begin the night, Smitty, just 1 game back of Utah for not only the #1 record in the West, but the entire NBA. Just an incredible story.
It is, Spiro, and the reason why is Monty Williams, he laid the foundation last season. He talked about it as we see that shot go off. He talked about commitment. He talked about these guys getting after it defensively. And then, oh, by the way, you had this guy named Chris Paul, and next thing you know, you have a chance to have the #1 seed in the Western Conference.
Suns already clinching their first playoff spot in a decade. They have the second longest active drought among teams in the league. Sacramento still the longest at 14 years. As Andre Drummond fouled on the catch underneath, Torrey Craig is called for his first. Craig has been a nice addition to this club. Acquired after beginning the season with the Bucks. Traded the latter stages of March. And with Cam Johnson still dealing with that wrist injury, he continues to start. Anthony Davis climbing the ladder. And those two connecting on some early feeds.
It is huge. Reason why is you see Anthony Davis being aggressive, but also for me is I want to get a chance to watch how Drummond and Anthony Davis can play off each other. And so far you saw Anthony Davis find Drummond, but Drummond, nice pass, nice touch, beautiful to Anthony Davis, and he went and got it.
Anthony Davis's struggles, Steve, his first couple of games back have become a big story in LA, but he is starting to put some of those questions to bed and starting to look like the old Anthony Davis. As you saw him show the legs, and he said it himself after the game the other night, he's starting to feel physically like he did prior to the injury.
Yeah, hopefully for him and the Los Angeles Lakers, he has to turn it on because there's no LeBron James. So you move into that #1 option. You have to be the guy on offense that absorbs the double teams, make decisions, makes plays, and also be aggressive. And I think for him right now, he set the double team right now, but he should ask for it right back because of the smaller Torrey Craig on him and make sure he try to punish him.
Here's Drummond on the box. What a matchup between him and DeAndre Ayton. Can Andre Drummond get his offensive game going with his new team? Paul finds a spot. A little patented step back, offensive rebound. Ayton into the corner, and that's a three by Bridges. And what a season he has had for Monty Williams and the Suns.
You know, I just love him because he's a two-way player. He plays extremely well off Chris Paul and Devin Booker. And there's Anthony Davis being aggressive, 9 for the Lakers. But he's one of these players at a young age. He can defend multiple players, and he's not afraid of the big moment.
You know, we knew that Bridges was an elite defender already early in his career, but he is showing he is a vaunted three-point shooter. Anthony Davis, 4 points. There's Drummond with the steal. Suns a couple of careless turnovers. Suns coming in off their emotional victory at home against the New York Knicks on Friday. Here's Davis rolling to the basket. Tough reverse with a left. No. It's kicked out. Here's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. A little bit short. Another offensive rebound. Drummond powers up, and he will earn a trip to the free throw line as the Lakers look motivated, Smitty, here at the start, crashing the offensive glass.
They do, and the reason why is Anthony Davis, and this is the play that Andre Drummond, he's going to have to do the entire playoffs for the Los Angeles Lakers. He's going to have to grab offensive rebounds. He's going to have to run. He's going to have to be more aggressive. In his last few games, it seems like he's trying to fit in. He has to just be Andre Drummond. Go get rebounds, go grab rebounds, go block shots, and run the court.
You know, we mentioned the Lakers, this 2-8 stretch as Drummond shoots at the free throw line. Everyone expected the production to drop off with LeBron James dealing with the injury. Everyone who's been in and out of the lineup, Smitty, I don't think anyone expected it to drop to this level.
Yeah, this level is hard because you see last, and I think one thing is, yes, you're missing a lot of players, but they're also missing some guys. Dennis Schroeder has been huge for him because he creates offense off the drive and his speed and making easier shots, and they're trying to do this. You see KCP pushing the pace. Alex Caruso, Wes Matthews missed their jump shots. They need some easier looks in early transition.
And the Lakers have dropped to now 22nd in the league in three-point percentage as Booker is swallowed up by Davis. Shot clock down to 5. Here's the two-time All-Star. Booker finds his spot, shoots over AD too much, and this will be a loose ball foul against DeAndre Ayton.
Spiro Anthony Davis.